This time of year, we're all about covering our children's books and folders. But instead of buying expensive plastic wrap, why not make something like this? Motuhake ake kia koe, a tāhua marika hoki. Not only can you cover their books and folders, but you also can put the lovely design and pattern into a frame. Just like this. Anei ngā rauemi, an A3 or A4 size shallow tray, liquid acrylic marbling ink or Sumi ink, tātai peita. Wai, cellulose powder to make a size, pepper, rice paper or watercolour paper, newspaper, string line and pegs for drying the paper. Ko te mahi tuatahi, the first thing we need to do is get ourselves ready. Right. I te rānei, today I'm going to show you how to do 2 different styles of marbling. The first one is using acrylic ink, tēnei. I got this marble ink from a stationery shop. First thing I have to do is thicken this water, just like wallpaper paste, adding 2 teaspoons of this powder. Whisking the water continuously, sprinkle 1 teaspoon of powder over 1 litre of warm water. You need to make sure there are no lumps. You need to leave this overnight. Anei tētahi nā kui mahi ina nahi. Pour the size into a tray that is slightly larger than the paper you want to marble. Wait for it to settle completely. I nāianei, tāpiri hia he tai. I have these round tip brushes. See, they're really good for when I get the colour really close to the surface of the water, like that. It may look like it's disappearing, but it's not. Kei kona hoki, it is there. Now watch what happens when I add another colour. Āta mā taki I te āhuatanga ka hua I taku tāpiri tai anō. Pai kia au tēnei, I really like this pattern, so I'm going to print it now. I've got a sheet of A3 paper, so it's big enough to cover a school book. You need to lay it down quickly and carefully onto the surface of the water, and then lift it off. Let it drip over the tray for a little bit. What I can see at the bottom of the paper is that there was air bubbles. But, hoi no, I can cut them out. Waiho mo tētahi wā, let it sit for a while. Now, just like the washing, we need to hang it out. I want to make a butterfly now. The shape that's left inside the tray is just like the butterfly's wings. It looks really cool. The thing is, I don't want to waste it, kaue maumau. So with the skewer, I'm just going to add lines vertically. I'm going to use it now on the front of a card. And the big reveal. So that I can do another one, to clean off all the paint, all you have to do is drop some printer paper, A4 paper, over the top. The tray, take it right to the edge, and get all that excess colour off. Kawe wari, don't be afraid of the paint that's dropped to the bottom. We want the ink that's at the top of the surface. Kakariki green. Skewer time. And now let's take that to print. I think that looks amazing. Now I'm going to show you how to do the traditional Japanese way of doing this. Sumi nagashi. All I'm using in this one is just normal tap water. This is Sumi ink. It's special marbling ink. In this cup here, I roto I tēnei kapu, I have 1 drop of dishwashing liquid and a little bit of water. Now, I nāianei, you need 2 paint brushes for this, like a Japanese artist. Here we go. Simply drop the coloured ink onto the surface. Look what happens when you add a drop of soapy water right into the middle of the colour drop. There's a lot of concentration that has to happen. It's quite nerve-wracking. Now I'm going to try one with 2 different colours instead of the dishwash. Now, the trick with this is me āta haere. Be very, very careful and take your time. Koia koia, and there you have it. They all look so amazing. I'm gonna frame this one, put that one over books and folders. You can use them as gift wrap. They're so amazing. You're gonna end up with a pile of marble paper. They last for years. Hoi no e te whānau, a nei marble paper.